Join with Monsterboy Roc. Boom.
Hi, my name is Monsterboy Roc, and welcome to the show. And happy Valentine's Day! That special time of the year where you show how much you care about the people that you love. Except for their birthdays. And Christmas also counts. And I think you can add Thanksgiving to the equation as well. Basically, holidays in general is about showing how much you love somebody. But usually Thanksgiving and Christmas is reserved not just for the people that you love, but also the family that you love, and the acquaintances that you tolerate. Valentine's Day, on the other hand, is exclusively for people that you fall in love with. People that you have a crush on, or you want to marry, and you want to show how much you care about them. Again, with the exception of their birthdays. But then again, they could also be a twin, and you also have to, show how much you care about their brother and sister. Especially if you want to actually get with them someday, you have to care about their family as well. Not to mention, there's also the fact, now that my pointlessly excessive rambling is complete, I am now going to talk to you about this week's drawing video. Now, last year, you might remember, I did a Valentine's Day drawing of River and Russell giving each other Valentine's Day gifts. This year, I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to be drawing River and Russell giving each other Valentine's Day gifts, only this time, it's not going to be exclusively one drawing. It is instead going to be one of my official canon 10-panel comics. This is my 15th one that I've done, and it's called The Magic of Valentine's Gifts. Now, before I show you the drawing process of this comic, it's time for story time with Monsterboy Roc. That's right, before I show you the drawing process of the making of this comic, I'm actually going to read the comic to you. So, without further ado, here it is. The Magic of Valentine's Gifts, a Secret Beauty comic by Rocco DeCaro. Hey River, wait up! Happy Valentine's Day to the very best friend in the entire world, River Major. Oh my gosh, thank you, Russell. I love it. It's so cute. I have a present for you too. Really? Aw, River, you really didn't have to get me anything. What? Not get one of the very best people in my life a Valentine's Day gift? Preposterous. Come on, I have the girls watching it for me out in the playground. Whoa, Mother of Einstein! I know, I should have gone bigger. And there you have it, my friends, The Magic of Valentine's Gifts, the 15th official canon test comic of The Secret Beauty. Now that that's out of the way, I am now going to tell you how I drew this comic. I used 3 of my pigment liner pens to draw the comic. I used the 0.3 pen, the 0.8 pen, and primarily the 0.5 pen. Now, I also drew every single page using my sketchbook. So, here now is the process of the making of the comic. The first 7 drawings took place inside the hallways of Michigan State Junior High School. On this first page, I drew River walking through the halls with a backpack. I also drew the lockers and a little tiny Valentine's Day decoration hanging on the wall. The second page is the first one where I included dialogue and drew the word bubble. On the third page, I drew Russell holding the present he was going to give to River. A little tiny bear holding a box of chocolates. A heart-shaped box of chocolates, mind you. On the fourth page, I drew River grabbing the bear from Russell's hand. On the fifth page, I drew River now holding the bear, and Russell, of course, is very happy to see that River really, really loves the bear. And, of course, on this page, it's revealed that River also has a present to give to Russell herself. On the 6th page, I drew Russell with sort of this, feeling really humble kind of expression, And then I drew River, being reassuring and, placing an arm on his shoulder, which is usually, for me, very hard to draw, but I'm glad with how it turned out. And of course, he's still holding the little bear. On the 7th page, I have this wide shot of River and Russell walking towards the door, heading outside into the playground. And I also drew a bunch of Valentine's Day decorations. And I also drew, the hallway speaker and the school bell. So this is a very detailed page. I'm very glad of how it turned out. The final 3 pages took place out in the back of the school where the playground is. I drew the 2 buildings of the school, one of which is where the classroom and the hallways are, and the other one of which is where the gymnasium is. I also drew some bushes next to the hallway and classroom building. And of course, River and Russell are walking outside, and, River's still holding that little bear. And on the 9th page, I drew sort of the same shot with the buildings and the bushes. But of course, their expressions are really different. River has sort of this, kind of, happy but also kind of guilty kind of expression. And Russell's is just shocked as he says, "Whoa, mother of Einstein," which was just sort of a weird line I just came up with on the spot. Most of these comics, I have dialogue ready in my head, but oftentimes I just kind of wing it. And that was kind of a case where I just kind of winged it with the, really shocked expression kind of dialogue. And then the final page is the punchline where, we have the school building and we have, all the kids. They're really tiny, and we have the school playground and it's much tighter, and there's this big gigantic bear with this huge box of chocolate. And just to show how huge and tall it is, I also added an airplane, just because. And yeah, that is the finished outline of the comic. And of course, like usual, after I finish a comic, I scan it into my computer one by one, and then I start coloring the comic using Clip Studio Paint Pro with my Pinboo tablet. So there you have it, my friends. That is how I made my 15th official test comic for The Secret Beauty, as well as my very first Valentine's-related comic, The Magic of Valentine's Gifts. I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody, because I had a lot of fun making it myself. Now, if you want to see this comic, as well as many, many other comics and drawings with these characters from my passion project, then all you have to do is go onto Instagram.com/TheSecretBeautyDrawings or Facebook.com/TheSecretBeautyDrawing. The links to both of these websites will be in the description down below. And of course, my friends, I wish each and every one of you once again a very happy Valentine's Day. But now that Valentine's Day is over, I must now tell you that if you want to see some more Drawing with Monsterboy Roc videos like this one that you just finished watching in the very near future, then please click the subscribe icon and hit the little bell to be notified for whenever I make a video like this one of when I drew Russell's mother, Ellen, writing a story. You can also click on this playlist to watch every episode of Drawing with Monsterboy Roc as well. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and have a very, very nice one. Take care now.